Hey friends, come in. I'm Sarah with DIY with Crafty Sarah. I'm so glad you're here for my segment of Craft Round the Clock. My very first segment. I am going to see where I am here. Wait for Tracy to share me in, and then we'll get rolling. Do you have volume? I'm not hearing anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so we'll wait for the last girl that's finishing up, and then we'll get started. Hopefully, this is late for me, but there was one available, and it was 9 o'clock, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take it. At first, you couldn't hear me. I have another microphone, but I don't think it works because I think I've ran both of my microphones through the wash. Not going to lie. Because I'm goofy that way. It's been a day, Cindy girl. It's looking like Malaysia is going to be about a $1,500 fix. And then I'm not even sure it's going to be fixed. So I'm a little bummed out. I'd like to know why I always pick things that crap out. Okay, we'll see. So if you pop in and you see the red live, let me think of where I'm at. In this corner, is that right? Let me see if my finger goes to the right place. What a lag. Oh, I don't need to go that far. Right here, right up here, if you see the red live box, then you know you're live. And if you're not, just hashtag replay if you would. And if you can sprinkle me out, that would be awesome. Not on that part, Cindy. That part, they said it's only for 12 months. Just my luck, girl. Just my luck. I thought I had, seriously, I thought I'd done my research. I thought I picked a real reputable company, but whatever, I guess, you know, it's not going to happen tomorrow. That's for sure, because I don't have that laying around. So I'm just waiting for, there's Tracy. All right. Tracy is the one that runs this, and she's got me in. So I'm going to get started. I am making a heart decor, and I did go ahead and paint it white because I want this pink to be nice. And I just don't know if it would have been very pretty on that brown. So we're going to paint it pink, and it's called Baby Blush. It is a very, very pale pink. Yeah, I'm bummed, but so this is my first segment on Craft Round the Clock. And so if you're not a member of Craft Round the Clock, go fill out the little questionnaire. I think she asks you a few questions, and then you can join. And the joy of joining Craft Round the Clock is they start, I think it's at 7 o'clock in the morning with crafters. And then it goes till like 10 o'clock at night. And then they have special things they do on weekends and on Friday. And we have fundraisers and all kinds of things. But if you're in the group, Craft Round the Clock, all you have to do is just refresh and you get the next crafter. But I'm the last one today. I'm it. I am the caboose for the day. So that is that. Yeah, I wish I could think of a quick way to earn some money, but you know, Cindy, how it goes. So this is called Baby Blush, and it's a Deco Art Americana. And I just figured that if I painted it white first, that it would accept this pink a lot easier. Hi, Kelly. Thank you. Girl, I have wanted to be in Craft Around the Clock. I talked to Jamie from row 12 a long time ago. I asked her about it. And hi, Lori. There's my Jamie. You're going to hit the bed. I never go much before 11. But I'm not usually on at 9. I used to be on at 9, but it just seemed like it got so late. But so I asked Jamie over probably a year ago about it, and she was like, fill out the application. And I was chicken, so I didn't. And then I did. And then with Josh's heart and all of that stuff that's going on, I thought, is it really the right time for me? But I thought, you know what? I'm jumping in. So I am jumping in. So these girls that are popping on are some of the sisters in Craft Around the Clock. Some great crafters. So if you aren't following them, go ahead and follow them. So I got this heart at Hobby Lobby, you guys, and I actually got it last year, I believe. But I went in there this year and they still have them. And they're like $2.99. And then, you know, it's always 40% off. So I just wanted it a pale pink, not anything too crazy. These paints always get those goobers in them. So I'm just kind of going back over some of my spots, and then I get a goob. Don't like the paint bugs. Okay. So we're just going to go with that. And we're going to do an Essential Stencil rub-on, and I've never done it. So if any of you girls have done it before and you see me doing something really crazy, just say so. Maybe I'll catch it on here. Yes, Cindy. Holy moly. Yeah, I chickened out the first time. And the thing is I love to do lives. I love to do lives, not going to lie. I always feel like I'm in a room with my friends. So I kind of get nervous when we do like events, mostly because time, like, oh my gosh, am I going to get done in time? Am I going to have enough to get everything done? Am I not going to have enough, and have to find something else to do? And I thought about that today, but then I thought, you know what? I'm the last one. So we'll just go, and we'll just go till we go. Isn't that pretty? I think so too. But that wasn't so pretty. I do that all the time, you guys. Now I'm going to have to fix it. Oh, Lordy, I tell ya. So I'm going to have you guys help me with a couple of, because I got a couple options. Maybe while I'm drying that, I should ask you if, so I'm doing Essential Stencils, and I bought the Valentine, this one. Let me grab it. Cindy, this is the one you did on your little can today that I watched. So that's one, and then this is the other. And she couldn't pronounce the name, and I can't either. And they're out of it anyway. So so these are the rub-ons, and I've cut two of them out that I like. And I like the roses. And then I saw Cindy do the birds, and I love the birds. I'm thinking birds. What are you guys thinking? So I'm going to put it right up in this corner. or the roses. So you guys tell me which one, birds or roses? And then I bought the little stencils, and I've never done this before either, you guys. I might have picked a crazy night to be trying new things. Well, geez, Jamie, you do stuff that's so detailed, so detailed. So I like this one, Forever and Always. And there is, we love because he loved us first, loved because he first loved us. And then love never fails. Love is patient, love is kind. Faith, love, and hope. Together is my favorite place to be. So I was either, I like the Forever and Always, and I think I'll put that down there, or this one, Together is my favorite place to be. So do we want birds or flowers? And Forever and Always, or Together is my favorite place. I thought birds, but oh, and there's roses. There's Deb there. Hi, Connie. Hi, Sina. Sina or Senna. Is that a long E or a short E? Together is my favorite place to be. Okay, that's dry. So I'm just going to go ahead and give that a light sand. I don't even know if I have to, but I just feel like because you know when you, I mean, it's MDF, but, and then I'm going to wipe it off. And then I'm getting it off this board. 32 peeps in the house. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. I told Jamie I'm probably going to come and she's going to be the only one here. She's like, no, girl, it's not just going to be you. Like, how do you know? How do you know? Hi, Robin. Hi, Judy. Okay, I think it's going to be the birds. And kind of because if we do together, then that kind of, there's two little lovebirds. And then we'll put a bow over here. And there are other rub-ons, you guys. I mean, there's other things. So I don't know. Cindy said today this works best on chalk paint. This is not chalk paint. This is acrylic. So I don't even know. I might be doing it wrong. But I didn't have any pink chalk paint. Hi, Amanda. So I'm going to, I think, I thought about doing that or put that over there and put the bow here, but then I thought, oh, I kind of like that down there. So then I think you just push this down, and then I bought one of these things, and I think you just scrape it, push it down. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I cut those out. But I was telling these guys that I'm having, hey, Jeff, hi. I'm having trouble with my laser. So I haven't been able to cut anything out since like October, you guys. Maybe November, but for sure October. Now, how do I get that up? So I didn't even push it hard enough at all, did I? Ooh, that might not work. I'm peeling up paint, you guys. That's going to make me so sad. Just go along with the rest of my day. So chalk paint is the way to go, huh? I think that you're right. Maybe I don't like this. Do I want... Cindy had a different kind of tool. And I kind of wished I had that, but I don't think I do. I got one of these things. I feel like that's not even, this is an old card that I used from a vinyl applicator. I don't think that's going to be. No, I need something. Maybe I should let my paint dry longer, because that's going to be a pickle. We might spend our hour trying to get this off. Oh my gosh, you guys. So note to self. Chalk paint. Heat it a little. Our weather has been good. No snow yet. We've had one snow, but nothing compared to like what other people are getting. Today is not it. Today wasn't bad. It was windy. It was like 50 degrees, but it was windy. I had to go get my blood drawn today for my kidneys. I go see the doctor next week. And there was stuff just flying across the highway. I didn't get a stick. I got this thing. I think I like that stick though. Hi, Robin. I think I would have rather had the stick, but I've never done Essential Stencils. I just saw Cindy doing it this morning. I think I'm going to get it, but it's just going to take some time. And I will never use acrylic paint again, as God is my witness. I'm not going to use acrylic paint ever again to do Essential Stencils. It's going to be chalk paint. I just didn't have a pretty pink. I thought about mixing some colors, but I did not have a pretty pink. I thought, well, I can make it with red and white, but I didn't. like I said, maybe I should have let my acrylic paint dry, like overnight. And then maybe it wouldn't have been such a pain in the behind. What a way to start your first craft around the clock, huh? I thought it did pretty good, Deb. Boy, that's really going to need to be burnished. Whew. I hope my stenciling goes better than my rubbing does. I have never done this and never done the stencils, but they look so cute. I'm like, I want to try that. Well, would that stick have been in that with this? Hi, Denise. Show me some craft around the clock love, because I'm a spooky person, let me tell you. You guys, we might get it. My luck might have changed today. I've had no luck today, but I'm kind of getting better. Cindy put it on a tin can and did better than me. Hers put these birds on that can, and she even went. Send the orange tool. They send, oh, I don't think did I get, is that what this thing is? Is this their stick? Watch. This will probably come out beautiful now that is this it, Cindy? This just seems so wimpy. Oh, she says it is. She knows. Holy moly, we got it. Then you got to do this. I saw that. You got to burnish it. Boy, mine probably needs it. It worked. We got it, you guys. Holy mackerel, if I can get a hold of that. There we go. Okay. There we go. We got it. I about want to dance. We got it. We got it. Isn't this one beautiful? That little truck. Oh my gosh. That little truck is so cute too. Like, oh man, I would really like to put that somewhere. So I think I'm going to, my little lines on place are going to go off. I'm about half scared to put this painter's tape on here, but I guess we can always touch it up if we want to. I'm going to stick that baby down. And again, don't have a clue. Never stenciled, never. But I have dry brushed on ceramics. So I think I'm going to use this gray color. It's called Gray Storm, is what I thought. This was kind of a hard, because I picked out some ribbons, and I'm not even sure about those, but I'm going to go with them because I had a hard time trying to figure out what the heck. Yeah, yep. It's Essential Stencil. And they're out of it, but it is called, let me show you. It's a strange name. I've seen two other people use from this one, and they don't know, that they can't pronounce. Gina did and Cindy did, and that is the name of it. So whatever that word is, Cindy said they're out of them, but you could put in, because I didn't even know she sells it. And if you put Cindy 10, you get a 10% discount. You could put on a waiting list. So there you go. You could do that. So I also bought these one time, a year ago probably. Never used them, but I'm going to try. There's a 1/2 inch, 7/8, 3/4, and 5/8. And I think I'm just going to go with the small one, because I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Linda. Thank you, Kelly. For someone that doesn't know what they're doing, I know you start over here and you wipe it out. Did I wipe out too much? And then you start off of your picture and you go in circles. That's how I believe it to be. Maybe I'm wiping off too much. Do I want those hearts? Maybe I want those hearts in something. Or do I want them in this gray? I could have used a seafoam green too. That would have been pretty. Do you sell them too, Robin? I don't even know who does. I think there's a lot of girls that do, though. That's what I thought too. It's too light. You girls will help me. Help me not look so goofy. I bet it's not easy to go back over them, is it? Yep, they are. They sure are. And actually, I think I threw away the little container that they were in. They were in a plastic. Yeah, I must have. I must have tossed it. I was tossing some stuff today. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what Cindy is too. I don't know. I need to become an affiliate for some different. So now you guys, should I go over those hearts in the same color? What do you think? Maybe? I think my letters are pretty good. I've heard these brushes are the best. I think I am just going to go over those two. Different color, Cindy says after I did it. Sorry. I thought if I did anything, it probably would have been a dark pink, but I don't, this doesn't really have, this is it really Valentine-y? I mean, it's a heart, but that's it. That is it. Okay. Here goes nothing. I just feel like maybe those hearts aren't very dark. Oh well, we're going to give it a shot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Success. And then I need to wash this so I can use it again sometime. Isn't that cute? So I need to cross the bridges. I know that too. And I only know that from watching you guys. You guys are all amazing. Amazeballs. So I have a box of these little brushes. And they are eyeliner brushes, you guys. And I got them on Amazon. And they're just these little, they have a little plastic thing on them. And you can go in here and cross your little bridges on your letters. So it doesn't look stencil-y. So Cindy, should I go, do you consider these a bridge? These parts of the, I suppose you do. The letters. So it's all one word? So glad you guys are here. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks, Cindy. Just so I don't stick my hand in it. Because I see that could be a very easy thing to do. I probably should have started at the top, shouldn't I? I think that's why I didn't like stenciling, because I didn't like the gaps. But you guys all cross them now, so, and maybe they always did. Maybe I didn't know. Hi, Diane. So I picked up a bunch of stencils from a girl on Marketplace who was getting rid of her stencils. She had a big old container just full of all these different stencils. And I think most of them are for door rounds. But I got them so cheap that I thought I should try that sometime. And so I bought them, but I have never done anything with them. We'll see if I don't mess it up with the bow. We'll see. And Lori, the stencil girl Lori, she always makes it look so easy. Hey Tracy, how are you, girlie? Like I said, I'm a chalk couture designer, so I've done silkscreen stencils, and they're nothing. I don't think, I'm so afraid I'm gonna stick my hand in that. They are a piece of cake, but when you get doing something like this is a little different ball game. So I appreciate your help. So this could hang out any time of the year. It wouldn't have to just be Valentine's. Do you guys decorate for Valentine's Day? I do just a little bit, not like craziness. My birthday is the 15th, right after Valentine's Day. You guys, I'm kind of impressed. I did it. Let's dry that so I don't smear it up. Oh man, she takes little things and makes them beautiful. Like little blocks of wood. And I have a box full of them. I don't do anything with them. And she can just make it like she'll do it and it's beautiful. I'm like, holy cats. Not my jam. All righty. So now I have to make a bow. There we are. So I picked out, and I have no idea, picked out that. It's kind of a raspberry color, kind of the darker in there. And then I picked out a white lace, and then a seafoam green. And I picked out a birch, but I don't know if I want that in there. And then this darker green. Could just go with those three. And I could put this on the bottom, then this. So this on the bottom, then this green, and then the white lace in the middle. How about that? Let's start out with the wide, thanks Diane. We'll start out with the wide ribbon on the bottom. I had a hard time because you guys, if you saw my ribbon, I have 500 rolls of ribbon, and I never have the right color. I'm not kidding. Or what I think is the right color. Hi, Shelly. I'm just going to set this off down here for a second. So this is my Bodabra. Of course, you crafters know exactly what it is. And I'm just going to start with this. And I kind of want, and I'm probably going to end up cutting it down because I usually get a little crazy. In my other life, I was a florist. I owned and operated my own shop for about 20 years. Was in the biz for 20 years, but I worked in the shop before I bought the shop. So it was about a total of 25 years. So I can do bows in my hand, but this is a lot easier. I don't know how big and poofy I want it. I don't. Sometimes I get a little carried away, you guys, and then I have to cinch in my bow because I can't. Like I have to put glue behind my loops because I've made them too big. And you know, sometimes it's hard to figure it out till you got them glued on something, and then you're like, I think that's a little big. And I don't want this one to like overtake. That is a beautiful ribbon. That really is pretty. I like the sheerness of it. So then this, we'll just put a little bit of our color in. These are all Hobby Lobby. This came from Hobby Lobby, but over in the fabric department is where this one came from. Oh, thanks, Amy. This has no wire. I don't like that very well, but we'll see. We shall see. See how that rolls. I guess if we only put 2 loops. Oh, my fabric scissors. Here we go. This is wired. I think I thrifted this one, you guys. Somebody must have had it for their wedding and didn't like it or didn't need it all. Probably just didn't need it all. Ooh, we're going to get close to our 45 minutes, aren't we? Good thing I'm not a very quick rub-on person. And then we're going to go with some white to just, I don't know. I thought about, actually, that is not as white as I thought it was, you guys. Maybe I should do a ecru. I thought maybe that was a little bit too, but let me see. I think I'm going to go with that one. And again, that's not wired. That's kind of poopy, but I like wired because they stand up so nice. And I have some sisal somewhere, but do you think I can find it? I put it somewhere where I knew that I would find it. And when I organized, it's not so organized. I'm going to pull that in just a little bit. Okay. Squish it down. Four minutes left. Thank you guys so much for hopping in. I appreciate it. Thanks for helping me with my first ever stenciling. And yeah, I should have, Cindy. But I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I just need it to not be so long, and I can take care of that. So I will trim my tails and foof my wire where I can. And we will make, that will go right there. And then I think I'll do a wire hanger. $42. I'm going to cut those at an angle. These I will dovetail. I appreciate you guys all for coming in. If you're not members of Craft Round the Clock, it's Craft Round the Clock. Go and join. You will be so glad. Whoops, I did that one backwards. You'll be so glad that you did. Why is it that we do that sometimes? Like I said, then you can refresh, and you get to see a lot of crafters every day. Every day, you guys. And it's just so fun. So fun. Oops, I'm going to cut my, I have to. So I think that's going to go right there. And I can glue that. I've got the glue gun on. Thank you, Lisa. I think so. I think it's pretty. So there you go. I made it, Jamie. I made it. I think that turned out really pretty. And then we'll put a wire hanger on it and it can go up. So, alrighty, guys. I think my time is like next to being up. 1 minute. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out on Craft Around the Clock. If you see girls on here that you don't follow, follow them. They're all my crafty friends. I need to find a button or something to put in the middle of my bow or something. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. I got it, my heart from Hobby Lobby. $2.99. And we could have easily chalked something on there too. But I wanted to try the stencil, and I really wanted to try this. But I'm telling you right now, I don't think I would do it unless I was on chalk. That was kind of stressful. So, alrighty, guys, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye, guys.